Hey, if you're a real estate agent, you gotta hear this, okay? Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 3 things that the 1% do to create wealth, and what do you have to do in your real estate business, not only to bring more income, but build long-term wealth. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Juan Lombana, and I'm an active realtor with eXp Realty and the co-founder of Agent and Wealth, plus a member of the Wolfpack team here with eXp. In the next 5 minutes, just like I mentioned, I'm going to show you the 3 things you have to do today to build wealth like the 1% of agents in the industry, all right? So let's get started. All right, guys, so just like I mentioned, we're going to talk about how the 1% creates wealth, okay? Now, in my opinion, the number one reason why most realtors cannot create wealth is because they're not leveraging other people's money, other people's time, or other people's technology. If you think about it, we can only work so much. We have only 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right? So if we want to make more money, what most realtors do is they work more hours. But like I said, there's only so much we can work. And if you're doing that right now, you're going to notice that you can only work so much. And because you can only work so much, you're going to be hitting a limit on how much money you make because, again, you cannot work 24 hours a day. Making sense? So that's when leveraging other people's money, time, and technology comes in. So the 3 things that the 1% do to create wealth, first of all, if they have multiple streams of income, okay? So instead of just getting money through one thing, they're actually getting money through more than one stream of income, okay? And I'm gonna talk to you guys about that in 1 second. Second, they have a way to collect equity, okay? Most people that are building equity are either building it through, say, real estate. When they buy a property, they hold on to it for a while, and hopefully, if they keep it long enough, that property is gonna go up in value, and of course, they're building equity. Okay, some other people will make it through stocks, right? There's another way. You buy a stock on at a lower price and you sell it at a higher price. And of course, you're going to build some equity on that. And the last thing, the third thing that the 1% do to create wealth is they make sure that they have some passive income. Now, passive income is just the income that you get when you're actually not trading time for money. If you're making money while you sleep, that's called passive income. So we have to find a way to build some equity, have some passive income, so we're actually not trading time for money, and of course have at least, in my opinion, 3 streams of income, okay? And I say there are multiple streams of income. The very wealthy people will have at least 7, but in my opinion, you have to have at least 3 streams of income because in case something happens, you're still gonna have 2 left, and of course, you're gonna be able to continue living and paying for your expenses. So let me explain to you why this is so important. The main reason is because if you only have 1 stream of income, like most realtors have, right? If you think about it, most realtors will have 1 stream of income, and that's making commission every time that they help a client buy or sell a home, right? And we get a commission from it. But most realtors don't have any other way where money's coming into their pocket, right? So think about it. If anything happens to that realtor that has only 1 stream of income, for example, they broke their leg, they had to go to the hospital for whatever reason, they go traveling and vacationing, maybe there's another pandemic and something happens and that person cannot sell homes anymore, then of course that realtor is going to be in bad shape because of course if he's not out there trading time for money, he's not going to be able to pay for the bills, right? Makes sense. So that's the reason why you have to have multiple streams of income in case something happens to, let's say, for example, if you cannot sell homes because your health is not good enough to go and help clients buy or sell homes, that's okay because you still have 2 other streams of income. So even if one of those streams dries out, you're still going to have other streams of income, which is going to help you keep paying your bills, okay? So again, in my opinion, you have to have at least 3 streams of income because if one dries out, you're still going to have 2 of them. What you don't want to have is you don't want to have one at any given time, because if that one dries out, of course you're going to be in big trouble. Okay, now the cool thing about the eXp model is that you can actually, they give you an opportunity to have multiple streams of income, as you can see right here. So the first way that eXp helps you is through cash flow or passive income. And the way that you can actually build passive income through eXp is through something called revenue share. Revenue share is when you get a portion or a percentage of the commission from other realtors of your team. Okay, I have another video in which I explain exactly how this works, but pretty much every time that another realtor in your team sells a home, you're gonna get a percentage of a commission from that sale. So you don't really have to be there to make money. So you're leveraging other people's time and other people's money right there, because we're not there, but you still make money. Now the second opportunity that they give you, the second stream of income that eXp offers to you, is through equity, to build some equity. And they do it through the stock awards. Okay, so every time that you do something within that working year, eXp will reward you by giving you for free some stocks. Now, eXp is a public company. So just like I mentioned, every time that you use something specific during a year, for example, every time that you close the first deal of the year yourself, eXp will reward you with some free stock. So for example, if they give you free stock and at the time that they gave you the stock was $20, you keep it for 5, 10 years, 15 years, 2 years, doesn't matter, and you decide to sell it, of course, the difference of how much they gave you the stock for and how much you sell it, of course, that's equity that you build through the stock awards. Okay? And again, I have another video in which I explain that in a little bit more depth. And lastly, they give you an opportunity to make some active income, which is just commissions. So this is just like any other brokerage out there. You can go and sell homes, so you can actually make money actively. But the cool thing about the eXp model is that you have options to make some cash flow or passive income and build some equity at the same time for doing the same thing that you're probably doing at your brokerage right now. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. And just like I mentioned before, this here is super important, and this here, making sure that you have multiple streams of income, is very, very important, because it's not if it's going to happen, is when it's going to happen. So you have to make sure that you are prepared in case there's another pandemic, in case whatever reason you cannot just make commissions. You're still going to have another 2 streams of income that are going to make sure that you're okay and you're going to be okay to pay your bills and so on. All right. So anyways, that's it, guys, for this. If you have any more questions in regards to how to create wealth through eXp, all you have to do is just book a call. Okay. There's going to be a link somewhere in this video, right below this video. Just click on the link. Book an appointment. It's going to be about 10-15 minutes. Again, and we're just going to talk and see if eXp is something that might benefit you, because I know it's not for everybody. So at least listen to it. There's nothing to lose. Okay. And if it's something that interests you, then we can move on to the next stage. And if not, then of course we got to talk and I got to learn about what you do and how you do it. All right. So again, thank you for being here. Let's move on to the next video.